And now to MyBrussels. Andrew is a beer enthusiast who even has a blog called 40 Beers at 40, featuring Belgian beers. We caught up with him at the annual Brussels Beer Festival.
When I was young,
I started to understand the whole excitement around Belgian beer when I realized that there were probably 750 or 800 different types of Belgian beer. For a small country, that's incredible. When I turned 40 a couple of years ago, I decided to have a blog where I would look at beer, and I initially started with the idea of having one Belgian beer a day for 40 days. Cheers.
drinking all day, drinking all night, dancing by the firelight. Come on.
At the end of the 40 days, there was a great hole in my life where I realized that this is really something I wanted to continue doing. So now I'm on a 235 or something like that. And I really enjoy it quite a bit. Really, you can't get some of the beers unless you go to a small town or even in some cases a village that's only producing, where a brewery is only producing a very, very small amount. So some of them are really hard to find, and it's excellent to have an opportunity like this where basically I can just walk out of my front door and then end up with some really amazing things that I've never been able to get my hands on before.
Read the lines from our favorite songs.
Like, to me, there's one of those woody kind of herbs like that, or even a pine resiny sort of taste on top of the stout. I think it's excellent. This is just I'm going to call this my find of the festival. This one. The number of flavors you can taste in some of these beers is amazing, and you can really get something different in every one. And that's why the small brewers and these craft brewers are really so exciting and so interesting, because every one will have something a little bit different. I think there's a lot of expats who live in Brussels and complain about one thing or another. That's pretty normal. But having lived here for 7 years, I really enjoy it, and not just for the beer. I think it's really excellent for kids. Schools we're very happy with, and just the general atmosphere is really nice.